This past year has been a positive one for Florida's fruit and vegetable industry. A year filled with progress, resilience, and major wins. None of it would have been made possible without our members, whose leadership, commitment, and advocacy have shaped the future of Florida agriculture. A significant win came in December 2024 with the announcement of the Marketing Assistance for Specialty Crops, or MASC program. It provided $2 billion in funds to help specialty crop growers meet rising input costs and expand domestic markets. Thanks to the collective action of the Specialty Crop Farm Bill Alliance, a coalition where FFVA serves as co-chair, the program's funding was increased to $2.65 billion in January. This was in direct response to the feedback and needs of growers. But advocacy didn't stop there. When payments were delayed, persistent pressure from the Alliance, including FFVA, helped secure its release, ensuring much-needed relief reached the field. This year, when it became clear that a farm bill was not a congressional priority for passage, the appropriations usually included in a farm bill were secured during budget reconciliation in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, another testament to the power of unified advocacy and the Specialty Crop Farm Bill Alliance. With the leadership of Chairman G.T. Thompson in the U.S. House and Chairman John Bozeman in the U.S. Senate, certain specialty crop priorities now have dedicated funding for the next 5 years. Thanks to the determined work of FFVA and the Specialty Crop Farm Bill Alliance, these achievements provide certainty for critical programs. While we celebrate these wins, we know our mission continues, pushing for a farm bill that addresses improved disaster programs, an improved specialty crop safety net, increased marketing programs, and the many evolving needs of Florida growers. On the home front, the 2025-2026 Florida State Budget, signed in June, reflects member priorities. With a $117.4 billion budget, nearly every FFVA priority was included. These investments will fuel research, bolster food security, and advance technology. Florida voters will have an opportunity in the November 2026 general election to support Florida growers and ranchers by voting yes on a constitutional amendment to exempt certain agricultural tangible personal property from ad valorem taxation. An FFVA board member was a catalyst for this joint resolution that had the strong support of FFVA throughout the session. Workforce issues remain at the core of FFVA's mission. Florida is the #1 user of the H-2A guest worker program, and FFVA helps producers access the program in rapidly growing numbers. This season, we filed more than 630 petitions in 16 states for more than 19,500 workers. This June, after advocacy from FFVA, the Ag Workforce Coalition, and allied organizations, the U.S. Department of Labor moved to rescind provisions of the Worker Protection Rule that had sparked concern across the agricultural community. In addition, the establishment of a new Office of Immigration Policy within the Department of Labor marks a significant step. This office will work directly with USDA, Homeland Security, and the State Department, streamlining immigration-related policy to better serve the needs of agricultural employers. On the trade front, the U.S. Department of Commerce terminated the 2019 Tomato Suspension Agreement in July. The leadership of the Florida Tomato Exchange and several FFVA members fought hard to make this happen. This decision is a victory not just for Florida's tomato growers, but also specialty crop producers, as FFVA continues to seek a level playing field and ensure fair market conditions for U.S. growers. Alongside these headline victories, the hard work continued on every front. From educating policymakers and regulators on water and natural resources, food safety, and pests and disease, to educating the next generation of industry leaders and consumers. This includes the programs administered by the Florida Specialty Crop Foundation, like the Spring Regulatory Tour, Influencer Tour, the Agricultural Labor Relations Forum, and the Emerging Leader Development Program. For nearly 15 years, the Foundation has managed the ELDP program, identifying and developing the next generation of leaders to be advocates for Florida agriculture. The program connects them with the people, places, and production practices vital to specialty crop agriculture. Since the program's inception in 2011, more than 150 young leaders have participated across 14 classes, and 11 graduates have gone on to serve at the highest level within FFVA as members of the Board of Directors. The accomplishments of last year stand as proof. When Florida growers unite, opportunity becomes impact. Every win, every bold step forward was made possible by your vision, your hard work, and your tireless advocacy. Thank you for your leadership, for your commitment to Florida agriculture, and for the trust you place in the Florida Fruit and Vegetable Association. Together, we're growing a stronger future for our industry, our state, and the generations to come.